Hello, welcome back. As you can see, I still have my newly acquired Odette. Decided to add Sojourning to the party. And we're finally riding the Chesnaya. Paimon's feeling under the weather after getting buried by snow. The two are repairing the train so we can finally head out to get a doctor for Paimon. After explaining the situation for Fatui soldiers, they readily agree to help. Soon, the derailed train is back on its tracks.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
You could say that.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything.
Nice.
We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken. I doubt Sir Tomarose has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Good call. Your train. Now this is a train that belongs entirely to you. Should you feel fatigued while exploring Chesnaya, you can return to the train anytime for a rest. Train, set your destination for any location on railway map that you've already unlocked. Return to your train anytime for a rest. Oh, he just... okay. I mean, I might as well get that waypoint. Activate navigation. Press the icon, select Snezhnagrad. And I'm gonna guess it's not gonna let me select anything else. Oh, no, okay. But it'll let us give a little description. Chevreuse Station, located in southwest of Chesnaya, little deserted most of the time. Only those who need to enter and exit Nightcry will board the train here. The Chevreuse Station, built in the shadow of Chesnaya's frozen peaks. Many workers here who mine prime ice in the town, but who live in Snezhnagrad will board this train and commute between the two locations. Rinkov Zoria, once a temporary station on the verge of being abandoned, some unknown point is given the name Rankova Zoria. Present age, when Snezhnayan's desire to develop the tundra wanes, is quite romantic indeed that someone desires to maintain a temporary station in this precarious state. More Pesikok, stationed by the coast where fishing is the livelihood of the people. Local fisherfolk will often compare their catches from each outing, with the most impressive catch earning one respect. Outside of this, would there be any way to impress these brave warriors who battle the waves themselves? Perhaps being a Fatui Harbinger might serve as a suitable shortcut. And where we're going, Snezhnagrad, 9 Central Station, largest station in the nation. After exiting the station and passing the inspections of the Snezhnaya Royal Railway Transport Bureau staff, you then ride the elevator to the heart of Snezhnagrad. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out. Goggles, your time to shine.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
Is he gonna ask
What's
about it?
this?
Yeah. Think of it as kind of autopilot system.
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over the fact that you just found this tech lying around in a random cave.
Yeah, definitely looked out there.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains. Though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Thanks. Got it. Oh.
Oh, nope. Paimon's gonna find a warmer seat.
Oh, we are not going.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh. Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. I'm waiting for someone to say the words. Unequipped.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
I'm alright. You okay, Paimon?
Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water. Ugh, it's horrible.
That is very squeaky.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm.
There we
A
go.
place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything seems to come to a standstill.
Just can't take that name seriously. I grew up watching, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So just Shadow Realm is just hilarious to me. Mysterious space that appeared in Snezhnaya said to be inextricably linked to the Gold City of Hyperborea, from which a splendorous civilization was once constructed.
I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again.
Of course.
And the few who do make it back, they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
I don't see it anywhere.
Great! Now we're done for.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
This ought to be interesting. Defeat the opponents who've become twisted by the Shadow Realm.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
I'll take point.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Whoa. This looks like from Star Rail 4.3.
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
We're still technically. That's funny.
Go now! Advance!
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Goggles!
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm. the darkest space in the shell,
In the
where
shell.
even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the light realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my
Oh,
creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm.
okay.
It appears that key data is currently inaccessible, but now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler.
There is specialist equipment for this. How do you have that at the ready?
It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Hyperborea. That looks so silly. It's such a tiny gun.
Whoa!
It looks smaller in the cutscene.
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
Alright, give me the tutorial. Joystick to move.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives to detonate them and clear the path. Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your ammunition at various supply points.
It's literally called assault rifle.
For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
You think I can't do this point blank? Come on now.
Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Engaging firearm. Get behind cover. Wooden cover. Certain covers will shatter after taking too many hits. Okay, that seems pretty simple to me. Now I just need a grenade. Ooh, okay, music.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault function.
Normal attacks charge the firearm special energy known as Frigid Glory. Once sufficient energy has been stored, press simulate elemental skill, switch to breakthrough mode. In breakthrough mode, firearm contains frigid glory, high-powered ray spears, piercing through, dealing cryo. What did that mean?
Advantage is out. Losing grass. Cover me.
Charge!
Oh, okay. So press Y to gotcha.
Reload! Nice. Yeah.
Is there a tutorial?
Charge!
Freeze mark. Sigil that hovers in midair. Fire a sigil. Use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly. Okay.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Oh, that's fun.
Gotta recharge!
Some supply
high
points can
noon.
restore a small amount of
That's
stamina.
crazy.
Press
The
on.
Overwatch reference already. I guess that was one of the more iconic lines for sure.
Defenses have been breached. Can't take much more.
Time to catch my breath.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
Linking device, grappling hooks created of prime ice. Certain range, unrestricted link mechanics can connect each other from prime ice grappling line. Travel back and forth using this line. Just checking for chests.
How do we get over there now?
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
Grappling device automatically launches the grappling hook. Hook mechanism within range, pulling the user towards it. Can also use it to cause damage to fragile items containing hook mechanisms. Wait, so what do you want me to do? What? read the tutorial, but what do you want me to do? Oh, okay. Wait, right? We want to go here, or do we want to? Okay, so we do want to use this thing, but how do I use it? That doesn't tell me how to use it. Unless I am supposed to... Oh, wait. Okay. No, but... Huh?
Take great care not to fall down.
Oh, we're just back here. Okay. Hope they'll give me a tutorial on what to do then. Like an actual tutorial. Yeah, does not... We're not... Hello? What do you want me to do?
Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm.
No. There should honestly just be a button that tells me what? Remove the grapple? How do I do that? How? What? What? How was I supposed to know I was supposed to do that? Hello? Oh. Did it tell me to do that? I swear. Thank you, Game Rants Online. That's silly. I guess that makes sense. You gotta... Yeah, okay.
Nice.
You're being very generous with the health and ammo. Oh, I could have. It's fine. I have to check for chests and whatnot. Oh, hi there.
The advantage is ours.
You sure about that?
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
That didn't seem like at ease. Maybe works on certain targets as well.
Mind the rhythm.
Where's the...
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Special electro field deals AoE. Slowly move forward and slow down further when comes in contact with opponent or object.
Try this.
Charge! Taking cover. Where's the...
Frag out.
How many do I have? Oh, 8. How do I... Oh, there we go. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Demolition time.
Demolition. I love how I can slide upwards. I'm expecting this whole place to just get swarmed. Or not.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through. Try this!
I love how they just run towards it.
Frag out!
Oh, well that was easy. Grenade launcher, Balsag Sunwheel, grenade launcher, different elemental types, matching his type, struck, any opponent struck, having hit at a weak point.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Say hello to my little friends.
Gotta recharge!
Can't I just spawn camp this way?
Reload!
Oh, that's a bit too hard.
Come on! We're almost there!
A shadow realm core only found. Works to maintain the existence of many shadow realms. Destroy or remove it to cause the mini shadow realm to disappear for a short time.
Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
You mean this weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Are you sure you've never been here
Looks
before?
like I was right. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
While we're in there, you mentioned Hyperborea.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Thanks for saving us again, I've Gray.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding. Far beyond my expectations.
You say that to all the
As
firearm
Alosha
users.
said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
Yeah.
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm, you may do so over there, provided you have the necessary components. Please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway, at least you get the job done.
So the gun can be upgraded.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey, I am sure it will be a great asset to you in your future adventures. If not the trustiest, then it will at least get the job done.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Will you be okay, Paimon?
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching her legs might help take her mind off things.
Did we make it to where we want to go, though?
here for a train station. Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Dang.
Huh? So much for repair? You've swapped our train out for a whole new model!
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Huh. Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Can't.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Nope. So, Adventure Journal now unlocked. Journal progress through quests. You didn't even let me read. View ongoing available quests, where you collect corresponding rewards after completing Archon quests and world quests. Experiences section. The experiences section of your. Oh, okay. Here you can find the meeting points you've discovered while exploring Shasnaya. Additionally, you can view in this section any special recruitment projects that can be done this week. Shadow Realm history. And even more dangerous shadow realms you've uncovered while exploring. Quick travel to any of those realms for a good old cleanup operation. Adventure Journal also look up temperatures of the current area and loaded temperature locations. I have great expand energy and to regulate body temperatures. Cryogenic energy depletes more quickly in frigid zones, and in sub-zero zones, cryogenic energy will be depleted even more quickly and lead to catastrophic effects. Therefore, keep an eye on the environmental temperature where you're going. Nice. Oh wow, we've already got a few things. Oh, I think we just unlocked a bunch of potential world quests.
Together. Harada.
Ooh, okay. You have resolve and survive the Sun Shadow Realm crisis. Oh, nice. Love that. Okay, so that's where we're on right now. Then this is the world quest. Interesting. Okay, okay. Okay, that is what we're doing. Okay. Great deeds without mercy. We're still on Act 1, by the way. Okay. It's time for Cryo Companion and beware of famous Fae. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, okay, we didn't make it all the way to Snezograd yet. I had a feeling. I'm like... that was just on one part to the train station. Or one train station to the next. Alright, let's keep on moving. Whoa. That's cool. Oh, we are moving. Okay.
We really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
Meh.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Don't want to know what that thing is.
Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
Oh, that went well. All things considered previously.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
Tell me then, what am I supposed to do?
Central Railway Hub.
The latest, most exclusive news. Get yourself a copy!
Dang, we went up quite a distance. Is this the world quest? Meeting Point Chronicles. Interesting.
Look! They have really funny-looking
You
hats!
can't just say that, Paimon.
And those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But it looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic, amongst others.
No wonder! We'd heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
Time to get familiar with the area. Great deeds on the tundra. Whoa.
The snow in Snezhnaya.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You
Sorry,
can
Dad.
often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
Yeah, I don't think people are 100%ing Snezhnaya that quickly. Oh, like only 2 more statues for now. And then there's one of the world bosses. Ah, very smart. Can you reach that?
Incoming. Hey!
Oh.
Wow! Snezhnagrad is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't worry about that. Keeping you warm and comfortable is all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, 4-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left.
What happened to sponging off me? Come on, it's tradition.
Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up.
Yeah, right?
If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui.
Satellite city within Snezhnagrad. Headquarters of the Fatui. Glupov's present mayor is the fifth of the Fatui Harbinger's Rooster, Polkanella.
Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnagrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right? That's right here.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnagrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
Oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We'll look into the historical reasons later.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. Paimon's starting to feel another headache coming on.
Let's get you inside.
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
Oh, that's cute. You're home. Welcome to Snezhnograd, Traveler. Adventurers Guild is at your service. Adventure, hunting down Nemesis, hone your skills, get us ready to help. Land is vast and land terrain challenging. Given circumstances, hunting practical, require adventurers to return all the way back to the field to turn in commission. Prime Ice Communicator comes in. Device, you can turn your commissions directly from the field instead of tracking back. There's assuredly no delay. Guild will also arrange it to have you sent through various means. Hot and passionate Natlan or ice cold Snezhnaya Guild will always be behind our adventurers. Add Astra Abyssos. Based on blueprint of recent providence. To get in touch with Adventurers Guild, even when on train. Nice.
Welcome to the adventure.
Oh, that. Okay. Can I go back to where I was earlier? I have no idea where it was earlier. It's probably right there? Yeah, the statue was. Because I will forget, yeah.
Don't blink!
A little too.
Speed of light!
Oh, come on, really? Fine, we'll do it from the stairs.
Don't blink!
That's so mean.
Speed of light! Hey!
For fabricate from other constructs, explorations on a daily, choose to reinforce primary construct, created by others remains for a longer time. Oh, that's cute. Send your prime to others, as well as prime constructs are appear in your world. Wow, okay. Do I just need a tall character? Hold on. There we go. Yep. Catching was just too short. I'll probably go for another... Ooh, wow, it's already almost been an hour. Alright, another half hour, I guess.
How tiresome.
I forgot how to do things.
Take a break? Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Were you just throwing snow at me? Hello? It's underneath? Yeah, it's underneath. Okay. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, we're still on Great Deeds on Tundra. Hello.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot.
Feeling better now?
Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. Honestly, she feels kind of bad for throwing a wrench in the works. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor.
That's okay. We aren't under any time pressure. Soon recover, soon we can start exploring.
You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million more question is, what is this Saritsa planning? Everything else leads back to that.
That was our main goal in coming to Snezhnaya. We got a
Sure
serious
was.
face on.
And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alosha said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful.
It's one of the threats we'll need to face, I think.
To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word-on-the-street type of info. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
They're all Fatui.
Right! And when we left Nagrai, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on.
Well, told us not to mess with them.
It's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Saritsa's grand plan.
It's worth asking for. Maybe we can learn some non-confidential info.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in our lane already.
Well, it's been a while since we last saw Tartaglia.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nagrai. Apparently, he came to help out.
Yeah, he did.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alosha. Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
We'd be grateful if you could take a look at her.
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones we saw at the train station. Is that gonna be an issue?
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human, right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
Our taste in food is a little different. Biggest difference probably your appetite.
More like you don't eat enough. The more talking you do, the more you need to eat.
I'm not convinced by that logic.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Yeah, let's see how it goes over the next few days.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
I'll stick to the local area then. Don't you worry about that.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice. Let's just treat it as a short vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
Thanks for everything.
Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
All right, time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Oh.
I'd better not disturb her while she's asleep. With any luck, I'll be back before she knows I was gone.
Yeah, we'll go for another half hour-ish. Oh, we've got to go way over there. That's local? I mean, technically, I guess.
How tiresome.
Not me having to avoid NPCs just in case they have a request for me.
Pick up the pace. Incoming.
Citadel of Fools.
Pick up the pace.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit.
Looking for someone? Could you just pass along the message?
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
That's an interesting accent. We're old friends. I know they'll want to see me.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harbinger Chow, Tartaglia.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure.
They're slightly awkward. Oh.
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point in waiting any longer.
Slightly awkward wait outside Glupov. Unimpressed Fatui guard. No sign of Tartaglia. Guess I picked a bad time.
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules.
Oh, well, that's
You'll make life easier for both of us. Greetings, Lady Marionette.
Sandrone?
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Good thing I played it cool. Why did he say it like that?
Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
I'm the one who showed up unannounced. This gentleman has been very accommodating.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
She's a little under the weather. She's recovering at the Podvorier restaurant.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need.
She's so nice. She's already seen a doctor. she said it's nothing serious, just needs to rest for a couple days.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
Did you come out here specifically to see me?
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself.
Ugh, I love that we're getting so much of her already. You already guessed it was me, didn't you?
Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind.
Appreciate that.
Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course.
What? Why?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
That's fair. So they're not gonna let me in? I like your chest. Okay. Oh, they are gonna let me in. That's funny. Alright, where's this place? Oh my goodness, Shashna is huge.
Time for more snow, damselettes. How tiresome.
Wow, Glacial Palace of the Pole Star. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Not where we're going.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
No problem, though I'm sure you mostly ordered for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
Well, you got it, but how's he doing anyway? What's he been up to lately?
Wanna take a guess?
Picking fights again?
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
Counselor?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days.
Tartaglia Counselor starts a little hard to imagine. He doesn't exactly strike me as a pen pusher.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan.
Oh, I can't even access my log thing.
In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
Ah, so he's got a lot of underlings now. Oh, we got one for Alakino too. Tartaglia, 11th of the Fatui Harbingers, youngest among the ranks, possesses tremendous potential, fueled by his passion for battles, and to grow strong with every fight. Follows in footsteps of the one he calls master, follows thoughts and aspirations centered on the pursuit of martial training. We've known him for 6 years, you know what he's about. Arlecchino Dara, Balemoon Knave, Arlecchino, 4th of Fatui, calm and cool diplomat, was the head of the House of the Hearth. Those who have crossed paths with the Knave invariably come away feeling as though they've been dealt a short end of the stick, for she effortlessly commands every conversation, utterly ruthless to boot. While a large part of the world may look upon the Fatui Harbingers in Arlecchino with fear and disdain to the children of the House of the Harp, she is simply father, the most important figure in their lives. And because they have a father, the House of the Harp feels just like home. Let me get rid of these new ones. Okay. And nothing new here, yeah? Oh, Hyperborea. Ancient Golden City, one of the many cities guided by heavenly envoys, which was, for reasons unknown, destroyed in a single day. Now, one can imagine its former glory from the ruins that remain. Korolevsky Theater, Grand Theater located on one side of Snezhnograd. Troupe houses, greatest in all the land, makes the theater a virtual site of pilgrimage, holy land for singers and dancers alike. Standing on the theater stage and perform is every artist's dream.
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
But why Tartaglia?
That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face.
Nice.
He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day.
That was a very necessary back
So to the rest of us,
you.
it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it.
That's so funny.
Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along, right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind.
Oh.
Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the Rooster, Pulcinella, and Regrator, Pantalone.
Rooster, 5th of Fatui Harbinger, Speaker of the Snezhnograd Veshe, wields immense influence throughout the capital and their direction. Affairs of state proceed in accordance with Her Majesty the Tsaritsa's will, yet even in service to that will, safety of an ordinary people cannot be ignored. That was the only new one, right? Yep.
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them.
So it's like the balance of power. Regrator, 9th of the Fatui Harbingers, oversees the organization's vast financial network. Northland Bank is among the enterprises under his command. Many Fatui operations depend on his authorization before their funding can be released.
So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
Because the Jester needs to maintain a balance of power?
Exactly.
Yep.
Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And, all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time.
Are you sure it's okay to tell me all this inside information? No, this is like everyday information everybody in Fatui knows.
What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea?
Oh, I love her eyes there.
Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group.
Makes sense.
Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command,
I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
This explains a lot.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine.
What is this, Remy LZZ 3.1? I'm just kidding.
You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
What makes you ask that? You're not jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if.
She's so jealous. Well, you also seem to be busy. I don't know.
Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Not Cry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
I guess that's part of the reason. I want to make sure I wasn't being disrespectful.
You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time,
Aww.
okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Oh, she's so... Less of a sin there, but just as lovable.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
I love her VA so much.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Oh boy.
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit.
One more time.
The equipment in Svietlolaidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave.
Oh, time for us to step in.
Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
I kinda want to go with you, but I promised Paimon I wouldn't go too far.
Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
I owe you for the tea you shared with me. I can't just stand by when people are in danger.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help.
Aww. Great, thanks. Sounds like a plan.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavoyer restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Oh, that's so sweet of her. Aww.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
We literally have a 2-way watching over Paimon. Low daily reset. Yes, I bought it because I figured I'd be playing this non-stop until I beat the Archon quest and did some world quests and all that. You got any books for me, my dude? Right. Alright, cool. Tales of the Departed. Nice. Alright, where are we on? Oh yeah, we're far away. Already hour 20. Probably hear the disaster struck in Svetovoka, and there's some fair. Okay, let's go ahead. How tough could this be? We've never been there. Can we? How do we get there? I guess we take the train. Oh, we're already here. That's very convenient. Look down? I don't get it. Huh. Moving on.
Come on, keep up.
My tomato.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
I'll go rescue them.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Ugh, I love that we're working with her and she's not just being a total soon now. Let's get that waypoint before. Never mind, we can't climb these. We can climb these. Oh, come on. That's awkward.
Speed of light. Huh?
Dang, how far down? It is quite far down.
Take a break.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further.
Oh, hi, Odette.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave, now.
I love how I'm just hearing Lucina. I'm here to help with the rescue effort. I'm with Sandrone.
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
I mean, it makes sense. You're the first banner character. Well, then again, we met Alosha first, but we met you early on, not like at the end of Act 2 or something.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location.
I hate that I was thinking of the Blade thing. Of 5 people, 3 must pay the price.
Let's go. Every second counts.
That's the 2 of us? Nope. Oh, no, yep, 2 of us. And of course, we are Electro. What does she want? Oh. Got her signature. Attack percent. Energy. Stellar Glimmer. Heart of the Furnace. That makes sense. Stellar set. And then, okay, the skill first. Just want to know for my future Odette that I finally got. Finally get to farm for her.
Careful. Something's moving.
Are we gonna get jump scared?
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Oh, yes. Unless, you know.
Crystalline Adagio.
So good. Starlight Prism. Prism Mirage. Activate Starlight Prism. Oh. Okay.
Stay back!
the snowflakes.
Dang, how far down?
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Beat the monster, rescue trapped people. You guys don't look very trapped. Use Electro to hit monsters and accelerate to join their... Ah.
Bellowing thunder! Yeah!
Pot of death.
Oh, that was easy.
Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Path's been cleared, safe now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat.
Was this its lair?
Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes.
Oh.
It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place. There's something unusual about it.
Oh. Music much? Oh, a sword.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family.
Oh, that's not good. Wow, that is pretty dangerous.
This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was awesome. Fane's Blade. Obtain a special weapon deep within a cave. Its origins remain a mystery, and further details may only be uncovered through further adventures. Oh. Enhancement details. After using cryo. Yup. Bus. Oh, so just have it be examined by the statues? That's it? Alright. Cool. Still in the same quest. Hopefully this will finish it at a good stopping point. Oh. Oh, is this a... Wait, what? Oh, hi, Paimon. It's an invitation. Pavlina, Grand Duchess, inviting whoever to attend. Oh, this is the wedding they mentioned. This is what I get for clicking on random things. Huh. But I'm glad I got it. Wanderer's invitation always seems to find its way into the hands of its rightful recipient. Invitation will be journey to the house of Hesperides atop the icy peaks of Chevreuse to attend the wedding of Pavlina, princess of the Chevreuse. Okay.
If a simple response will do, why waste your breath on anything longer?
It's so also very different than for those who play Zenless Zone Zero, ZZ. Suna shares the same VA as Odette. There are materials nearby. I love that. How do I get this? Oh, okay. Alright, Sandrone, how do I guess we just travel back.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
Wow, we're rude. I'm cross traveler. I'm an adventurer.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name.
Oh, she's
all right then.
Line's so good.
See you around.
Oh.
Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Performance?
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
I'm surprised people didn't want autographs then, but I guess...
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodyanitsa.
Vodyanitsa. Odette, prime ballerina, Korlush... Okay, Sandrone, just say it again for me. No, she... Oh, yeah.
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna.
Say it again.
If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korolievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and...
Korolievsky. Close enough. Prima ballerina of Korolievsky permits herself no lapse in discipline either on the stage or away from it. Her standards are rigorous, sometimes even severe. Every detail is weighed and refined for one purpose alone. The moment she spreads her wings and presents beauty to the world.
On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
La Senora, Ava the Fatui Harbinger, bearing the blaze of the Crimson Butterfly, she pressed on through the howling snow after losing the place where her heart had once found rest. At last, upon the frozen earth, she found another place to shelter.
She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
No wonder you're such a keen fighter.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight, this equipment won't give way. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
That's it? Isn't there more work to be done here?
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time, since it involves a mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes.
And in the meantime, people here just have to wait.
Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still.
People are just gotta struggle to survive.
It just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
That's cute. Any other waypoints before we get close back to... Well, do I want to stop here? I feel like I should stop here. Well, we'll make our way... Well, are we still on the same quest? It's hard to tell, man. Oh yeah, okay. Thankfully, okay, yeah, we'll stop here. I feel like it should be fine, because... Yeah, we'll stop here. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We are finally in the main city. We made it through the Shadow Realm. Paimon seems to be doing better. Met up with Sandrone, gave us all the tea at a small little tea party. Next time we'll be probably bumping into more Fatui peoples, probably look at the Veshe meetings, and yeah, good stuff. I'm very happy with everything so far, aside from like the obvious obligatory tutorials that we have to go through. And yeah, love that running away cutscene. It's good, very good cinematics. Can't wait for the fight cutscenes. I'm sure we'll have at least one or two this act between Act 1 and 2. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.